Hey guys, this is Chris here. I'm going to be doing a review over Monster Hunter Freedom Unite for the PlayStation Portable. Here's a picture of the game. Okay. A couple things I want to hit on there at the beginning is when you turn the game on, you got about 10 languages or so to choose from to play the game. I think that's pretty cool. Or you can roll your character over from Monster Hunter Freedom 2, which, I've seen that before in other games, but, I just like the feature in itself. Or you can bring your character over from the beginning of the game, or not the beginning, from a previous game on Freedom Unite, which I've also seen before. As a matter of fact, they did in Resident Evil 5. But like I said, I just like stuff like that. I mean, except you don't get to bring over all your armor and stuff. It just translates into Z, which is what money is called in that game. So you just get the equivalent value. Um, so the story. The story's alright. You're a new hunter. Well, you're not a new hunter. You're a hunter, and you get attacked by this big dragon and he knocks you off this mountain, and you get rescued by a hunter from this village. It's called Poke, or it could be Poke E. It's Pokke or something like that. I don't know. So he rescues you because you're on this mountain full of snow. So he nurses you back to health and stuff, and you're supposed to take over in his spot as the hunter of the village. He gets hurt, so he's forced into retirement. And that's pretty much the story. The story's not bad, that's good. Sound. The sound, it's pretty good sound. When you're running, it actually sounds like you're running. You can hear your equipment moving around and stuff. And when you run through tall grass, you can hear the grass swaying, and you can hear the water rushing up on the beach when you're by the ocean and stuff. And when you're on the snow, you hear a little bit of a crunch. So I mean, it's pretty good. So not bad for PlayStation in my opinion. So with the little speakers and all. But graphics, that's the next thing I'm gonna hit on. Graphics are good. The character doesn't look that bad. I mean, he's in a big snowsuit, so and he doesn't like waddle around like a penguin or anything. He's got some pretty good maneuverability. Um, the monsters, they look pretty good too, and they come charging at you and stuff like that. And for people who are new to the game, they're not monsters like zombies and effed up looking people. They actually look like real animals. There's a ape looking thing from like Conga and stuff like that, or it's like a big warthog with like tusks and stuff like that, and dinosaurs. So I mean, they're like animals. They're not like freaky looking monsters and shit. Uh, so yeah, graphics are good for a PSP. I like it. I'm gonna hit on the gameplay next. I think gameplay it's kind of a little rough for me, in my opinion. I don't know. It's kind of hard to maneuver because if you get a really maneuverable monster like I forget what it's called, but it's the dragon looking one. If you miss and swing, if you swing at him and you miss, it's a little rough getting turned around because there's like you got to use the directional buttons to the directional pad to turn your camera, so it's a little hard to pan. Um, I don't know. It's a little hard to get started out. It's really like demoralizing in a way if you get knocked unconscious and stuff like that. So like if you get rushed by the warthog with tusks, as I mentioned earlier, and you get knocked down, he's gonna stay right there, and it takes a little bit to get back up. But like sometimes it's happened to me actually. You get knocked down, you get back up, and as soon as you get back up, you get knocked down again. It's rather frustrating, if I do say so. Like I said, and you gotta collect materials from the monsters that you hunt so you can upgrade your weapons and your armor and stuff like that. And one of my flaws is I'm not a good collector and stuff like that, so that's a little bit that's a downer for me. But I know there's people out there that can do it, so I'm sure it works out for them. But like I said, I enjoy the attacks, when you get going, it's actually pretty fun, and you get to bring along this, like, little feline comrade thing, there's chefs, and they're cats. There's some that cook for you and give you like boosts when you're on your hunt and stuff. And then there's ones that are called comrades that they come with you and actually help you fight, and they're actually pretty useful. So I mean, you know, once you get to that stage in the game, I'd definitely recommend picking one up. So you know, it's pretty good. I really don't know. That's pretty much all I gotta say about the gameplay. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the entertainment. I was entertained playing this game. The game's good. There is an online multiplayer, but I haven't played it. And you have to be, you can be in the same room as other people with a PSP, but I don't know. I haven't played it, so I really can't comment on it. But you can go online via Wi-Fi connection, but you know, it's just with your friends. I mean, I haven't seen anything so far where you can just go into a lobby and go on hunts with random people. Try not to comment too much, but from what I understand, you know, all you can do to communicate is like wave and make sad faces and stuff like that. I don't know if there's any voice communication. I mean, I know the PSP has Skype, but I don't know if you can somehow use Skype to talk to people, so I'm not really gonna use that as a rating, but I did want to mention it in the review for people who did know. So if you comment, maybe you can say something to help the review. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say. And that's pretty much it. You know, the game, it's a good game. You know, I would at least recommend renting it. If you're a Monster Hunter 2 fan, or a Monster Hunter, you know, just fan of the series in general, I'd say you're probably gonna end up buying this game. But you know, overall, I mean, the game was good. You know, like I said, I haven't been on online stuff like that, so don't count me out on that one. This is my first review, so I understand they can be a little choppy and not as smooth as I personally would have liked. I've seen plenty of reviewers, you know, I watched them, and you know, I guess you could say I studied them. So I mean, don't be too harsh on me. That's pretty much all I gotta say. This is Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. There's your shit. Sorry for the glare. Alright, thank you for the time for watching my review. This is Chris. See ya.